Hi, my name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of WideAwakeNews.com and a host on the Rinse Radio Network. And I'm in utter shock at how ready to be slaughtered my fellow American is. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm blown away at how dumbed down, how gullible, how ready to be led off of the cliff my fellow American is. I sat back over this holiday weekend and watched the 13% increase on Black Friday unfold, and it painted a really very clear picture to me as I sit here in a nation that is now, because of Black Friday, $16.3 trillion in sovereign debt. On that day, we borrowed another $24 billion to put our sovereign debt load nearly twice what it was just 4.5 years ago. As I sit in this nation that now is letting us know we're going to have 10 plus thousand troops in Afghanistan after 2014, that has the largest embassy in the history of the world, sitting in a nation that we've completely and totally destabilized, that thousands of Americans have died in inside of Iraq, and here we are just across the Mediterranean, starting a war, yet another war in that region of the world, Middle East and North Africa. My nation, my fellow Americans, went out and outdid last year's Black Friday by 13%. But it wasn't just about shopping. It was about lining up for the deal. It was about beating down their neighbor if they got in their way. It was about punching people in the face and fighting in the middle of malls for pairs of tennis shoes. It's absolutely, utterly, totally disgusting. And it makes people like myself want to sit back and do a commentary like this one, where I say, there is going to be a large number of people. There's going to be a large number of people that deserve what they're going to get when this all comes crashing down. When this fantasy of recovery comes crashing down. When this fantasy of sustainable economic growth comes crashing down. There's going to be a lot of people that will absolutely deserve what they get. And it isn't because people are bad and people deserve to be receive the short end of the stick. It's because people refuse to learn. People refuse to open their eyes and see where they're at, see what they're fighting for. They refuse to look through the lie of the mainstream media, the lie of Washington, D.C., and understand where they're at. They would rather go out at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday night after Thanksgiving on a holiday that has been absolutely raped by commercialism, and holiday that is absolutely meaningless now to most people, as is any other major holiday in this country. They've been destroyed by corporate special interests. We absolutely are coming to an end in this country. It's going to be a crisis of reality, and there's going to be a lot of people that truly deserve what they get. They might have the TV that they save $15 or $20 on. They might have the new pair of shoes that they save $5 on. They could care less that they were made across the ocean. They could care less that it didn't help an American worker out to buy this kind of garbage that's built overseas. They could care less that it has nothing to do with the meaning of Thanksgiving, or more importantly, the meaning of Christmas. It has everything to do with getting the best deal, getting the next consumer good. We are coming to a point in this nation where no matter what happens, you will have people that will not see reality for what it is. They won't see what's happening until they're absolutely slaughtered, until everything that they have is gone, and they're looking to a government to help them. Let's look at how this government is going to help them. This same government that is gearing up for civil unrest, this same government that is buying ammunition in unprecedented amounts, not for the military, but for agencies that take care of rabble-rousers and belligerent actors inside the borders of our own country. This same government that has made promise after promise after promise to stop spending out of control, to reduce our deficit, and has managed to double it in the last couple of years. This same government that promised on the Republican side, they're never going to raise taxes. But oh my gosh, after an Obama win in the 2012 election, now they're starting to cave. And what are they looking at? What are they looking at? Are they looking at the trillions of dollars that is being parked offshores by these too big to fail institutions or corporate special interests? Absolutely not. They're looking at the homeowner deduction, because it's the last little bit of investment that the middle class might have still in this country. The people who have paid off their homes or don't owe more on their homes than it is worth, that use that mortgage interest deduction in order to get back some of the money that's been stolen from them in order to fund illegal activities around this planet. They're putting this right in the spotlight, right in the headlight. And if you're listening on the blue team and you're thinking, yeah, you're right, those evil Republicans, wake up! Because the Democrats, they're going to compromise too. You see, the fiscal cliff is all about telling you how it is most important that A, you show up on Black Friday and you get in a fight and you go out there and go into debt even more in order to put more money in the pocket of corporate special interests. That's number one important. But number two, this whole fiscal cliff's going to be about wake up, America. It's time for you to pay the bill. It's time for you to pay the bill with austerity. They want you to understand you're going to be a slave. Red team and blue team need you to understand you are going to be a debt slave. And when we go ahead and implement hammerous, onerous austerity onto your back, it's going to be for your own good. So the Republicans are out there saying, well, maybe we could give a little bit in taxes. You can be rest assured the Democrats are going to line up and say these out-of-control safety nets are just a little bit too much. We got to rein them in. Wake up, America. If you partook in Black Friday, shame on you. If you partake in the commercialization of these holidays, ask yourself, what are these holidays about? What does it mean? Look around at your family. Look around at what's important to you. If what's important to you is being in that parking lot on time to get the best deal or getting in a fight in order to get the last best deal, then you are going to deserve exactly what you get. Stories are attached. That's all I got.